Welcome to another edition of Midlife Rising. I'm Greg. Today, you probably noticed one thing missing in my vlogs that used to be pretty consistent on Thursday. It was a hiking edition. Really bad weather's happened, to be quite honest. I don't have any desire to go hiking and just absolutely crappy weather. A, it doesn't make the vlog look good, but B, it just doesn't feel good. So I'm just going to go out there and we're going to do a hike. We're going to hopefully knock off a summit, and I can report to you. Alrighty guys, take care. See you around. I got the summit. Now I'll let you decide if it's a double summit or a double summit combo or just a summit. On the map it says listed as Lakespur north and south, but to be honest, the difference in elevation between the two and I'd say is less than 100 feet on the same ridge. I'm just going to call it one summit myself. That'll put me at number 6, a little behind my path, but you know, it's been a month since I went hiking. I'm happy with that. I'll catch up. I have all the time in the world to catch up. Pretty much, I think I was at 4 at this time. So being at summit number 6 is feeling pretty good right now. But then again, if you actually look at the actual raw stats, I'm slightly behind. I'll get there I'll get there eventually anyway. Considering I'm kind of nursing an ankle, nursing a couple other injuries as well, and I haven't hiked much, I felt really good about this one. There were some decent views on the way up, especially towards the Olympic Mountains on Lakespur South. Now there's a summit on Lakespur South. You saw the picture of me grab that as well. And I grabbed the summit of this. So as you hear the fireworks sound in the beginning, it's summit number 6. And we're off to the races. I got to get 32 by the end of the year. I'm already up to 6. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try to see if I can get another hike in again coming up fairly soon. The weather's really turned around here. The waves have been going flat, so because they've gone flat, that gives me some time to maybe knock off a couple peaks and then get myself ready, or maybe, you know, maybe go surfing as well. I want to kind of mix it up. Just keep doing what I can to keep myself in shape and to live life to its fullest. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the way down. Hope you enjoyed this vlog, because there are going to be many more awesome ones coming up. Alrighty. Okay, before I venture down on Lakespur, there's, as I said before, there's two summits. There's Lakespur South and there's Lakespur North. On the map, they're of equal height. I'm kind of doubting that. I think Lakespur Sport is a little bit higher. I don't have any proof of that, because it's hard to see because I'm in the trees. But I'm going to try to say that I'm going to go out on a limb and say Lakespur North is a little bit higher. I don't have no proof of that, but it just feels higher. My other instinct is, I want to say, is you definitely should go to both if you're going to come up here. The difficulty is, not that much greater to take your time to get to the north. Views are, there's definitely some pretty good peekaboo views on the way up. Lakespur South has the better views. I'd say probably 100. The gap between the two is probably 100 feet or like 30, 40 meters. I don't know that for a fact, but it just feels it's not that much. But that's all the stats I can tell you on this one. And the other thing is the trail. I'll probably write something briefly on this, but the trail up here is, let me describe it, is some parts of it can be very hard to see. And I end up having, if I didn't have a GPS, my common sense is good, but if I didn't have no GPS and no common sense and no thought of where I'm going, I could easily get lost. So if you do head up here alone, make sure that if you head up with other people, make sure you bring a GPS and make sure everyone stays close. Stay at a slow pace, even if you're a world-class hiker, stay at a slow pace so you don't get lost, because you can easily get lost. This is not more of a boot path than a trail at this point. That's just my honest opinion about it. So if you do go on this hike, just make sure you keep that in mind, that this is more of a boot path than a trail on the way up. Alrighty. Okay, you're through the boot path section of that trip. Now, understand, yes, I'm hiking alone. Yes, I'm overweight. Yes, I did it rather easily. Understand, I've also knocked off 600 summits. Understand, I do this stuff quite frequently. And outside of 2020 and 21, I typically knock anywhere from up around 25 to 40 summits a year. So this is nothing to me. But if you are to do a trail like this, and you're new to hiking, bring a GPS and bring a friend. I might be experienced at it. It may not be the same for you. Just my word of advice, especially with that trail. There are a lot of interesting nooks and crannies, and if you do not have good wits about you and good sense of direction, you're probably in trouble on that trail specifically. A lot of faint trail, no trail, very faint boot path. So just keep that in mind if you're watching this video, because you're going to run into a lot of that if you were to try this peak right now. I would try to bring at least 2 or 3, even 4 people if you could. Alrighty, take care.